Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Change. Oh, nice. I want to pull another from this deck. Let's see what else we got, right? Change. Synchronicity. Retreat. Gratitude. So many nice energies. Oh, and spiritual guidance. Okay. Magic. Oh, nice. Silver mess in the reverse. No, that's like, I kind of, yeah, it's okay. So I'm like very confused about my change, because I always used to say that I don't read reverses and things like that. But just recently, I actually kind of do sometimes. It's like I get a nudge, and then it's like, oh, I gotta take this card the way it came out. So it's really nice. Yeah. So, change is on the table for you. Sorry, I'm not grown up. Whenever I read this word, I read something else. So if you just look at the energy, because I think whenever I pull a card from this deck, it really looks more like energy than anything else. And if you see, there are some clouds, and they are going away, right? So it seems to me that you are that your dark clouds are flying away, and what the result of this is that you have actually access to this energy now, this one, and it's a good change energy. It's also, I don't particularly get, well, it could be anything, right? Because when you change from the inside, everything from the outside changes as well, right? But I feel for you, you had to exchange the dark clouds for diamonds somehow. And I think that's what you did. Or what just naturally happened? No, I think it required some work on your part. With this. And the silver mess on the table. It required some, actually, quite hard work somehow on your part. Also. Maybe you don't want to acknowledge this for yourself, that what you went through was, or is, no, was, I'd say, was quite challenging, and something that not many people do to themselves. Yeah, it's really this, some people just like to stay in their misery, right? They like to be surrounded by the clouds because they are familiar, the dark clouds, right? But, by now, I think that by removing those clouds and seeing them for what they really are, you get access to this energy. And this energy is just nice. I could look at this energy forever. Look at this. It was hidden, right? It was hidden behind all this. But what is this? It's holding on to things that are not longer needed, or that shouldn't be held on to, right? It's yeah, and it opens up so much. Now I see the background even. Look at this. It's so pretty. It's so nice. Oh, love. Gratitude, yeah. Yeah, okay, so I think what I meant is also that you had to retreat to gain access to this, right? It's like putting on a weather spell and saying, no, the dark clouds are going to go away, and you do everything that is required to do so, so they can go away. But the thing is, sometimes we don't know what it is, what we need to do, right? Sometimes you just don't know. And it could be that that the part of figuring out what was actually causing this for you, this dark cloud, that was the part that required the most work. You know, with those diamonds, this is like, you know, this typical saying, diamonds are formed under pressure. I'm not saying that you were under pressure. I think you put pressure on yourself, on the situation that you are in, you know, and trying to figure out why you just couldn't be happy somehow, right? And it really feels to me that it had something to do with this, you know, with this bird here. Somehow with holding on to things, right? It's when you release something, you know, when you release clinging on to the outcome of things, or also release the will to change somehow. Suddenly turns. It's this, you just accept everything the way it is, but you also know that it's this inner knowing of there is something really nice going to happen for you. It's like all those diamonds are showing themselves for all the work that you put into yourself, right? It's this, it's almost like the clouds are transforming into those diamonds. And this is your core energy with this, right? And it contains actually the world, not just the world, some other planets as well. It's huge. And all the colors. Love that. Yeah, I really love this energy. Let's just look at this for the rest of the time, right? Yeah, nice. Okay, so it leaves you in a state of gratitude. But that's the thing. What are you grateful for in this moment that I'm drawn to? I think it's also the gratitude towards yourself. It's this, you know, for becoming one with your achievements, right? By having the strength to sit in this. I think it's very much a gratitude for yourself, for having found the switch that you needed to turn. And feels to me that it opened also up some communication with nature, because this really looks like a flower microphone somehow, right? Nature, spirits. The whole energy is just nice. Okay? It's nice. I just love it. So, what's happening here? Suddenly there are so many faces here on the table also, right? Huh. I think those are... Look, if you look at the expressions of this, it's like the people around you, they're like, what has happened? What? It's like they cannot even... Are you still the same person? You look different. You look different. You changed, and it's visible. Oh, wow. It's visible. And it's the energy. And the thing is, it's not about everything you thought you had to do to change your appearance. You know, it's like thinking that you have to, I don't know, change your weight, change your clothes, change the way you live, change... No, it's just the energy. That's all you needed to change. That's this card. Right? It seems to me that before that, your auric field was a bit like this, with the clouds around. And even if people are not super psychic, right, they cannot, maybe they cannot see those auras, you know, in this typical form of colors or things like that. But they notice, even if they are not psychic or interested in all those spiritual things, they just notice that something is different about you. That you are glowing somehow, right? Yeah. Because they see the clouds that are going away. And what's left is this. And it has nothing to do with anything you thought you had to change somehow, right? What I mentioned, you know, all those examples. No, it's not about that. It's something else. It's the energy that surrounds you now. And it is a core energy, so it had to come from within, right? I also now notice the structure here. You know, it looks like a metallic structure, like a fence when you are on a ferry, for example, right? Like those fences that you stand there. And it seems to me that you have done something with your energy that is somehow different. It's a protective layer also. By releasing something. What did you release? Or maybe it is an attachment to people. Maybe it's this typical, and again, this in reverse. You know, that's what they see. You know, before that you were looking a little bit like, you know, not too, like all those messy energies, right? Especially this one, I think. If you just look at this one, if those are the clouds that are surrounding your visuals, right? That's, of course, that people notice this, right? And suddenly you're really attractive. Like, really attractive. It's like stunning. It's magic, right? It's like this energy is surrounding you now. Look at this energy. The magic, right? Oh my god. Yeah, it's because you cleaned up yourself, right? You went through the clouds somehow, right? Okay, it's funny. So I got reminded of my own journey and that I removed the clouds, the dark clouds around me, and it's almost also literally. So I quit smoking, and those are the dark clouds. Maybe it's the same for you. Maybe you have something like that you remove. And this could be one point of what is changing your energy, right? Yeah. Because, yeah, right? Before that, sitting in the smoke somehow, right? And after that, the smoke is gone, and that's the energy. Ta-da! That's behind it. That was all buried underneath the smoke. Somehow. I mean, it could be something else, you know, a dark cloud, whatever a dark cloud means for you. It's just a very literal example of how energy work changes you somehow. And it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to involve something physical like this. It really is just energy, right? And that's like, people are like, what is going on? Very attractive. And maybe those are suddenly a lot of people being interested in you all of a sudden. Where before that there was no interest, but now people are gathering around you. It's this magic. It's magical, right? It's like this alignment, you know. It's like this, you know. It's steady somehow. This the energy for you, but also not like, so it's interesting and captivating somehow. For me, this card, I can look at this card for a long time. Still, this word is there. That is kind of, this needs to. Yeah, maybe you removed some literal brown stars from your life, or the attachment to things, you know. Maybe you had yourself hostile in situations, you know, where you are clinging to, oh no, this needs to work out. Oh, I want this so much, this and nothing else. And now I think this is the holding on to, right? And that's the energy that's gone. The Uranus energy. I'm not speaking it out loud the way I want to speak it out loud right now, okay? Okay, let's just remove this and look at the picture. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, the energy is just nice. The rainbow and look at, oh, this is another rainbow. This card is just so pretty. I cannot even the remaining few, you know, the last movement of this going away is just beautiful. It's a part of the energy, right? It's not that you are in denial of things, right? I think you are well aware that you are maybe still healing or having, you know, to go further a bit more. But there's so much that has already dissolved. You know, there's so much that's already gone. And there's this is the biggest part that is already visible, also with the background here, right? So, and this is just a little bit. And even there are diamonds. So, you just... I think it's just because you figured it out somehow, right? And this gives you a very peaceful state. It's just, you know what, I don't need anything. I don't need you. I don't even need, yeah, it's like, I don't need you. Maybe it's relevant for you. It's just, I don't need, yeah, I don't need anyone. It's this, right? It's this, you don't need that. You know, you don't, that's so, a need for you has been removed. And it's the sun energy also, right? Because of all those, they are the sun energy also. I just love it. That's why I don't want to pull more cards. It's the change that you are not, that you were not afraid to make. And you got the reward from this. Nice. Nice. So, let's see. Put some more cards on the table. Evolve. So if you find a word, it's yours. Growth. Yeah, duh. Duh, of course. Feel open, willing, and proud of your desire to explore new opportunities for self-development. Yeah, right? Oh, and there we have it. The beautiful peacock feather forest card with the peacock flowers there, right? In this beautiful landscape. Yeah, it's discovering your own peacock feather forest within you, right? And it's because you were open, or you are open to explore new opportunities. I'm really getting drawn to this because that's the thing, you know, if you have been surrounded by the same old, and you are not afraid anymore by to let the universe surprise you somehow, it gives you growth. And this doesn't mean that you particularly want or, like, you know, have to change anything. It doesn't mean that. It's just you're just more open to more opportunities flying your way, right? And you know it leads to growth and beauty. Because for me, the peacock is just probably the most beautiful animal in the world. In a way, but it's more sparkly than, no, it's, you know, my most favorite animal, of course, in the world is a cat, right? But this peacock in form, it's more this surface beauty thing, right? And I think that's just playing into your energy a lot. It's your surface beauty that's shining through. Right? Even though your core might be, it's in addition. It's almost like, it's like you're a cat, but peacock feathers have been added to your aura. Can I say that? Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe this. It's like your aura looks like this sea of beautiful peacock feathers, suddenly. There seems to me a really visual change. Oh, it's so nice. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just beautiful. I kind of want to pull more cards, but it seems to me that it's just getting more beautiful the more cards I pull. So, well, maybe you don't mind. But let's see. Yeah. Son of Coins and the Lovers. Look at this energy. Like, you know, it's so beautiful. Like, as I said, you know. So it's very attractive. Yeah, you're very attractive. And attracting. If you look at this, you know, there's one figure. And there's someone in the background somehow, right? Looking at you. With this energy. They're wondering, you know, it's, yeah, but it's not, I don't think it's just one. Because there's also this wheel there. I don't know if you can tell. And there's this wheel. And then there's this figure just looking at you. At your energy. And it's, you're sitting in it, right? It's underneath you, above you, it's everywhere. And yeah, it's a lot of movement somehow. Just lovely, isn't it? So, and the Lovers, of course. And the Wheel of Life. That's huge, right? Again, look at... So the Lovers were in there at first, but... Again. Your energy. It's forming a portal. Somehow. Do you see that? Swirl portal? It's, you know, it's this feeling of there's something being attracted. You know, it's you're attracting somehow. It's really nice. And then maybe you're really attracting the Lovers just because of this. It's like you're merging. Maybe you're also merging with someone special somehow, energetically. And this is also helping you somehow. Maybe you don't know this person just yet. It just feels like you're just attracting. It's like God, it's coming in for you somehow, something. But the Lover's energy, it's also love energy, right? It could be that you are surrounded by general love energy, right? Yeah. So love and peace and gratitude. All those nice energies. I cannot even pull more cards. So it's just nice, okay? So you are just attracting something beautiful. And it's very magical, okay? You're attracting some sort of magical thing into your life. Because you were not afraid to look at the clouds and see the diamonds within them. And search for the diamonds, right? The dark clouds. Yeah, so let's wrap it up with... who's this reading for? I already put it. It's like, suddenly I really want to go somewhere. Like, I'm like... It's probably part of the reading. It's this... Oh, you're in this energy and you have the need to go outside somehow. Go outside and attract somehow? I don't know. Maybe you've seen something that made you want to run somehow. Like not run away, but run towards it. Okay, so okay, let's see who this and who is this beautiful energy that I was talking about? Leo. Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, so additional info is in the letter box below, and yeah, see you next time. Bye 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 bye.